Oh, welcome to Random Nonsense with Evan and Tony.
Tony and Evan, the show where we brush our hair.
Well coiffed, by the way, today, sir. I have to say, I was going to say you were due for a haircut, but I think this length is working well for you. It looks very Ron Burgundy-ish.
Mm.
Yeah. You don't know who that is.
I don't. If you couldn't tell, our camera person is slightly mad at us and didn't give us the countdown because they were mad.
Tisk tisk. Camera person. So, I also noticed that you put on your, you kind of dressed up today for the show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any fancy pajamas like you.
I have a pocket.
You look very seasonal, but I think you're a little bit ahead of the time, aren't you?
Yeah, well, this is just what I threw on.
This old thing. What are you drinking?
The nectar of the god.
Toilet water?
No.
Dink. Even our camera person or our
Fact checker.
fact checker is drinking as well. By the way, we want to thank we want to welcome our fact checker back. She was out last week.
Snaps for the fact checker.
She was abducted for about a week, and now she's back.
Mm-hmm.
Abduction is a real thing, alien abduction.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd like to thank who was our fact checker stand-in last week? It was Ryan, wasn't it? It was Ryan. Thank you very much for standing in, Ryan. You did an excellent job.
Thank you.
And
thank you for doing my job for me.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because you weren't here to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So you were saying you had some stuff on your mind, so maybe some things you had to get off your chest.
Yeah. Let me start this off by asking you a question. Have you ever pooped in the pool?
Do I really have to answer that?
Yeah.
Okay, so does it count if it doesn't leave your shorts?
Yeah, it counts.
Then no.
No? Okay. Well, the thing that happened was...
You pooped in the pool?
No. I accidentally put my right shoe on my left foot.
I can see how that would relate to the poop in the pool thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's random.
Yeah.
Kind
of the point.
Did you put the opposite shoe on the opposite foot as well?
I put the right shoe on the left foot and the right shoe on the right foot.
You had two right shoes?
Yeah.
How did you acquire two right shoes?
I don't know. I don't even have two pairs of the same shoes. I just have two right shoes of that shoe.
Isn't
and
that
then one
illegal?
left shoe. Is it?
Are you a lawbreaker? Am I dealing with a criminal right now?
I didn't know it was illegal.
You might want to look that up.
Okay then.
Is it illegal to wear two right shoes?
Roxy, search it up. Please.
I need to know whether or not I'm sitting next to a criminal.
So should I search up criminal track records?
No. Search up, is it illegal to wear two right shoes?
I think we all know the answer to that. Yes.
Maybe.
Yes. You might be going to jail today.
Maybe. If they find me.
From what I know, it is okay to do two left shoes, but I'm looking.
How about two right shoes? Oh boy.
I have found that it is illegal to wear fake mustaches that cause laughter in church. And
who made up that law? That's not a real law.
And driving a car barefoot is legal in all 50 states, but there is nothing that says that with two right shoes it is illegal.
Okay. So that's pending.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of shoes, did you know about how they were made? It's a common misconception.
You know what's more interesting to me? Well, I don't want to say it's more interesting. Well, yeah, it is more interesting. The term that's used for the person who makes and repairs a shoe. The name of that individual. The title that he's been given. A cobbler.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come to be? How did we just come up with, you're the guy that makes shoes, you're a cobbler?
Well,
You're the guy who builds houses. You're a nibbler. I mean, somebody just like made up a word, and that's what you are because I don't understand the correlation between. Yeah.
well, common misconception that elves really make the shoes in the middle of the night while the cobbler sleeps.
Are they like Dutch wooden shoes,
I don't know.
pointed ones?
But that's not true.
That,
Elves
that
don't
design
do it.
was later stolen to make a shoe. They're called Crocs.
Well, the cobbler really does make the shoe, but a cobbler is really someone who cobbles iron.
What?
They love cobbling
We
it.
have a question,
Jennifer Pankey said Evan is super fancy.
right? That's what I'm saying. Like his hair's all dead. His makeup's on point. His eyebrows are separated, as they should be. They're always trying to hold hands. And he's got the fancy pajamas. I mean, these are like fancy. These are like the tuxedo of pajamas, I think. You tell me. I think that our fact checker's playing games
That's
instead of
true.
looking up cobbler, the history of a cobbler.
How do you think jeans were made?
Oh. How do you think jeans were named?
What type of cobbler are you talking about?
A cobbler.
Well, there's berry cobblers, peach cobblers, blackberry cobblers,
Wow.
blueberry
We were
cobblers.
talking about
Cobblers.
shoemakers and repair.
Yes.
Question.
Jennifer Pankey said a cobbler is also pie.
True.
And Kathy Taylor Shelby said that she gets so tickled watching you two. And Alyssa Law says hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody, and thank
Hello.
you. Yes, a cobbler can also be a pie, and a gobbler is somebody who eats it.
Why is a shoe cobbler called a cobbler? Boots and shoemakers are often commonly called cobblers, but the word cobbler is more properly applied to shoe repairmen. Those who actually make footwear are known as cordwainers. This term is anti I don't know how to say that word.
I'm just kind of tickled that we went from one name that we kind of don't understand, like how it received that name and if that's even a real word,
To
to
another name.
a more absurd title, Cordwainer.
Cordwainer or cordwiener?
Cordwainer.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep that out of my shoes. Nobody wants that.
No,
No.
definitely not.
I mean, maybe somebody does, but it's not me. Yeah. Doesn't our camera person look especially lovely this evening?
Snaps for the fact checker, Alyssa said.
Oh.
We forgot. Oh my God.
Well,
Thank you,
I didn't know
Alyssa.
she was finished. I thought she was.
Gosh,
looking
thank
up,
you. We're slipping.
She was looking up jeans.
Jennifer
another
Pankey
question.
would like to know what's everyone's favorite pie.
I like any pie as long as it's not from the 90s.
I like invisible pie.
In other words, he doesn't like pie.
What
Roxy,
about pie?
Pie?
Mm-hmm.
Pie made of pie.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm a key lime person personally.
I am a Dutch apple.
Dutch.
I'm a
Does
pumpkiner.
anyone like pie made of pie?
Yes.
Let me know.
Does
You
cheesecake?
mean like
Alyssa wants to know if cheesecake counts.
cheesecake is not pie?
Yeah,
it's cheesecake.
It's got to have the word pie in it.
Right,
Like
Something pie or pie something.
unless it's a cheesecake pie, which I've never heard of.
I've never heard of that either. What about pizza pie?
I think they're referring to dessert pie.
Then that's a pie.
3.14 equates to pie. Michelle.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
That's Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
Can you tell me the other billions of numbers?
Kathy Taylor Shelby says a la mode. Is there any other way to eat ice cream?
Oh, with warmed Dutch apple pie. I'm hungry. So, we went down a dusty old road about jeans.
Mm-hmm. Jeans.
Right. So, how did jeans get their name?
1, how did they get their name? 2, how were they made? 3, why are they blue?
Our fact checker's sleeping over there.
No, what we're gonna say what we think it is. Fact
The
checker
origin
will
of
do it.
jeans.
Is
Okay.
Ryan with us today?
I tagged him, but he's not watching.
Oh.
So jeans, they're blue because of the sky. The sky is blue because of the ocean, and the ocean is greenish blue because of the sun.
So how did jeans get their name?
Jeans got their name because of jeans.
Denim jeans or like
Jeans.
jeans, like
Jean.
human jeans.
Jeans.
Not synonymous. What? Yeah, denim jeans. Pay attention.
Jeans.
I have to make sure I spell everything right.
Jeans.
If you weren't playing video games,
And had your earbuds out.
she's like watching a show.
No, she's listening to music while playing a game.
She's
The
fired.
princesses are getting mad.
You're fired.
The princess.
I'm talking about you two.
Jeans are pants made from denim or dungaree cloth. They were invented by Jacob Davis and Levi Strauss in 1873 and are worn still, but in different contexts. Jeans are named after the city of Genoa in Italy, a place where cotton
You told me what?
called
told you that
Jean
they're
or
named
Jane
after a place.
was manufactured.
Jeans.
It's named after a place in Italy that's not called Jean.
That's not the jeans we were talking about.
Jeans
I'm
came from
sick.
Levi Strauss.
Levi
And Jacob Davis,
Strauss.
which I knew because I learned about
Angry.
history.
Per Jennifer Pankey.
What happened?
I'm reading you a comment.
I didn't catch that. I couldn't hear you over your eye roll. Careful, don't hurt yourself.
Tony, stop blinking so loud. It's really annoying.
Rude.
Don't look at me in
Rude.
that tone of voice. Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
If you didn't notice, we were talking about telepathically. We had an hour-long conversation, but for you, it was like 3 seconds.
Not to be confused with Teletubbies.
Yeah.
They're creepy.
Ugh. In Teletubbies, the sun is a baby.
Wow.
A baby's face.
What?
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah. Fact checker. Teletubbies, what is the sun?
Oh God.
That's creepy. Is it really a baby's face?
Yeah.
That's.
I can confirm it is a baby.
Can you show the audience? Fact checker.
I don't think we should subject them to this.
Now
Press
show
the
Tony.
screen to focus it. There we go.
Now show Tony.
What on God's green earth?
Yeah.
Yep, they have the opening scene to Teletubbies, like the main dance.
Always the baby.
You can see the baby.
Snaps for the fact checker.
We already did snaps. You.
Yeah, but nobody can see that because she was blocking it with the screen. You're not supposed to argue on the show. This is not the
Alyssa
debate
says
show.
I can't
Peace and
stand the Teletubbies.
I don't think many people can.
Do they
I've never
have
met
a
anybody
language?
that wasn't creeped out by that.
What rate? Fact checker.
Yep.
Search up what do the Teletubbies teach, or if they teach anything at all.
Teach you how to have nightmares.
Besides that.
They teach you how to dookie in your pants. How to fear.
Teletubby baby has a baby now, apparently. This is Rob Church's Uncle Rob's little sister, Melissa, just said that.
The
Wow.
Teletubby baby has a
The
baby now,
has a
apparently.
baby.
Because the baby is so old.
That's very disturbing.
An old
Do you
baby.
think they decorated her room in Teletubbies?
Do the Teletubbies even speak?
Hold on.
I think they just make noise.
Melissa said she saw it on Facebook.
Teletubbies feature a huggable band of 4 alien toddlers who have
Huggable.
televisions in their tummies.
Ooh.
PBS imported Teletubbies from the BBC last year
That's
and is
terrible.
aggressively marketing the program as educational for children as young as 1. My resource was the American Prospect.
But what is the
Educational.
what is the education?
What part of the Teletubbies was educational?
Teaching that TV will rot your brain. Okay, listen. Michelle Chamberlain. Tinky Winky is purple, the biggest Teletubby, and almost always goes first. A much-loved companion of the Teletubbies.
Hold on.
The
can I
no-no
interrupt for a
is
second? What
fantastic.
does that mean? He goes first.
The no-no is
He's the main person.
He goes
no-no-
first at what?
the no-no is fantastic at cleaning up.
I don't know.
So one goes first.
What about the green one? Guess I don't get an answer.
I guess we don't get an answer.
Yeah.
It's gonna take her a minute.
Oh,
It
okay.
got quiet.
The green
Come on.
Teletubby is Dipsy,
Yeah.
and because the antenna resembles a dipstick.
Wow. That's
This is getting weirder by the minute.
Yeah, Teletubbies are strange things.
Does anybody need to know what a dipstick is?
Nope, sure don't.
Sure, yeah. Do
Nope.
it's something to use to check someone's oil.
It. Do it.
Is the green Tubby a wrestler? Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Do you wanna be
Dipstick, number 1. A graduated rod for
Do you wanna
measuring
be
the
over?
depth of a liquid, especially oil, in a
No, you can
vehicle's
be
engine. And 2, which is informal, is a stupid or inept person. Inept person.
Yeah.
You're a dipstick.
Thank you. Do we have to snap every time she does that?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's small
Okay,
facts,
Michelle.
we do, like, small snacks.
Dipsy is green. Fun, loves dancing and bouncing on his bottom. Lala is yellow, a performer, and she loves to sing and dance. Poe is red, cute, and little. And No, the sun baby.
What about the white one
Oh, goodness.
that monitors them?
This sounds very bizarre.
There's one that monitors them?
Yeah, there's like this weird like pipe thing that has a curve at the end, and it's like one of those telescopes on the top of a submarine, and it comes out of the ground, and it monitors them, and it's run by a white Teletubby.
That's
I think.
racist. Totally racist.
The fact checker, search up the white Teletubby.
Is there such a thing?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
There's a lot going on. Apparently, this is the Teletubby edition of
Teletubby.
Random Nonsense.
How did we get here?
How did we even get here? How did we get down?
Oh my god!
Drop down
Yeah.
this rabbit hole.
The legendary White Teletubby. The legendary White Teletubby story has been told for centuries of old. Forefathers of your mother were drenched in sweat due to this legendary creature. One day in Teletubby Land, a white Teletubby land bunny carried an HD TV somehow became trapped inside the Tubbytron 3000.
Wow.
Oh wait, never mind, I don't know if that was real.
Teletubbies
that up.
was actually rumored to have certain mind control factors, and that is why it was pulled off the air.
Yeah, it's kind
That's
of
from Jennifer Pankey. And from Melissa, she said, I felt dumber after watching it.
What
There's
about
some creepy hidden
Okay,
meanings
so I
in
believe we need
Teletubbies.
to check out these hidden meanings
what
behind
about
these
Barney,
creepy things.
Barney the dinosaur.
I just want you guys to know that I never let you watch Teletubbies or Barney.
Roxy,
Okay.
search
So,
up.
can I have snaps for my...
Teletubbies black and white is creepy.
Well, I think they're all creepy.
Search up, is Barney the dinosaur canceled? Because if it is, then I want to tell a quick story.
Barney the dinosaur.
Like 30
canceled.
seconds.
Tell your story.
No, I gotta make sure if it's true or not.
He's fact-checking.
But it's random nonsense.
Yeah,
I have
okay,
the wrong
so
earbud in.
my
The wrong
what I've
earbud.
heard, I'm not saying I know this is true, but what I've heard is that Barney's show was canceled because a kid stepped on his foot of the costume and he said
A bad word.
DAM, that word.
Okay. And so that got Barney fired
Yeah,
for life.
that Barney, I think.
Alyssa Law said Barney is Satan.
Wow.
Hey, you kids, it's Barney the dinosaur.
Can you do your goat sound, please?
Bleh,
A couple more times.
bleh,
Um,
bleh.
White
Bleh.
Barney the dinosaur get canceled? There are rumors flying around that it was because the guy
It's a
in the
rumor.
Barney suit was caught being verbally abusive to some of the kids on the show, but that's nonsense. They could have just fired him and hired someone else to wear the suit. The show ran from 1992 to 2009, and PBS produced 268 episodes.
So I could.
What about
basically-
kids stepping on Barney's shoe?
So if I were Barney, I could be fired. 'cause of
Barney ended
verbally abusive
September
of children.
18th, 2009.
All right.
There's-
Sonia's son loved Barney when he was little.
There was a show called Cyber Chase. It didn't teach anything, but it taught the most important thing, math. And it's these kids. The queen called the Motherboard, but sucks at her job and gets kidnapped by this evil villain who's putting a virus in the whole world thing. And then these kids go through and then they go through using
Are you
math.
guys like sharing a brain or something?
And then they go through sharing math and
And math.
math, and then they try to save motherboard, and
Mommy board?
and they fail, and it's been going on till now.
So
And-
this is droning on a little bit.
Yeah.
Why don't we move on to the next thing? Hey, you know what? You know what we didn't do last week because our fact checker wasn't here?
Random roll.
We didn't do random rules because we wanted to wait
Yes.
for our fact
So we
checker.
have 4 to do.
Before we do random rules, why don't we take a question?
Eric Walter said, "Love you guys" and hi. And Jennifer Pinky said, "What about Fraggle Rock?" I'm down with Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock was awesome.
What's that?
That was after our kids, though. I mean, before our kids.
I don't know
That's
what that is.
usually people that like the 90s, like
Good,
Fraggle
like
Rock.
Pinkies now.
Yeah.
My kids like the Wiggles.
The Wiggles.
It's a different generation. Yeah.
What about the Backyardigans? I was obsessed with that.
Backyardigans.
Wow.
And
See, I come from a different era. I was more like an HR puff and stuff kind of guy.
What's that?
HR
Lazy
puffin'
Town.
stuff. Where do you go when things get right?
Evan, Lazy Town too.
HR puffin'
Yes,
stuff.
Lazy Town. Lazy Town was fun.
That one was cool.
Except the puppets were creepy.
Random rule number 7.
Right?
Number 10.
10. Okay then.
That's one way to get things going.
Random rule number 10. Never wear your glasses unless you're on top of a lamp.
Random rule number 11.
What if you're extremely blind?
Then it's okay unless you have connections with Batman.
Okay.
Random rule number 11. Don't put your underwear on inside out unless it's day 2 that you're wearing them.
Hold on. Hold on.
No, that's 2.
No,
We
you're
got
gonna do
4.
2 more, but wait for me to write it down just for a second.
Oh, she has to write it down.
Yeah.
Apparently we have to wait.
Dance break.
That's the only move I know.
Could you repeat random rule number 11 for me, please?
Do not put your underwear on inside out
Unless it's the second day.
unless it's the second day that you're wearing them.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
Eric Walter would like to know what you do for day 3.
Day 3.
Turn them around.
Inside out and backwards.
Okay.
Turn them around.
And then on day 4, you just wear them backwards.
You just turn them around. Yeah. That makes things really interesting.
You do, okay, and for shirts, forwards, backwards, inside out, backwards.
Sorry I'm burping. If I don't, I'll explode.
All right, random rule number 12.
Random rule number 12, never, ever, don't do this, speed past a yellow light unless,
Passed through.
yeah, never speed to go through a yellow light unless you have a red convertible to your left.
That's random.
Mm-hmm.
Random.
Mm-hmm.
Random.
All right, random rule number 13.
Let's see. Random rule number 13.
Wait, I thought we were doing 2 every day. So then how are we on an odd number?
Because we weren't doing
Because
2
you
every day.
started-
We were doing 1 each.
You started on number 3 and 4, and then you did 5 and 6, and then you did 7 and 8, 9 and 10, and now you're doing 11, 12.
13.
Or you did.
So here's a good idea.
Hold on.
Maybe not have this discussion now.
You did 3 one day, and then 4 and 5, and then 6
Random
and 7
rule
and
number
8 and
13.
9, and now you're on 13.
No explaining why we're on this random rule
Your head needs to
during the
shave.
show.
How about a suggested random rule from the audience?
Oh,
Would that
sure.
be acceptable
That
for
would be
you too?
welcomed.
Maybe.
Kathy Taylor Shelby would like to say, do not fry bacon naked.
That could be painful. That is a very good random rule, Kathy.
We have a couple more
She
random
has a
rules.
lot. Oh,
We
let's
have
hear
a
him.
lot.
Let's hear
Only
him.
wear deodorant behind the knees on day 2 of Inside Out Underwear Day.
Wait, hold on. Never fry your bacon naked?
Yes.
Yes. And the other one is wearing deodorant.
Only wear deodorant behind the knees on the day 2 of wearing Inside Out underwear.
Only wear deodorant behind the knees on your second day of wearing
Inside
dirty
Out
underwear.
underwear. Yes.
Inside out underwear, which would be day 2 or 4, depending. There's a lot going on with my your fingers right now. I feel slightly invaded. That feels nice.
Are there any others?
Was that it?
Now you say yours.
I already did.
You did?
I did.
Yep. You guys did 4, and then we had an extra 2 from the audience.
Wait,
Yeah.
you didn't say.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
What was it?
Not to.
No explaining why we're on the rule on the show.
Oh, yeah.
So
We currently still have 3
you've
minutes.
got 3 more
Yeah,
minutes.
3 minutes.
To discuss
Good job,
something
Roxy.
incredibly important. Thank you, Roxy.
And
What-
Jennifer
what-
Panky said Roxy is the absolute bestest.
She is the
Thank
best.
you.
It
I-
wouldn't be the same without her. I'm just curious what we're snapping about. What did she do?
Writing
time?
down the rules.
Because
Oh.
she's awesome.
Rules.
I would like to say for our YouTube friends watching this on YouTube, if you want to see this live and join in on the conversation, watch this on Facebook Live at 9 p.m.
On Sundays
on Sundays.
only.
Every day on Sundays.
We start right on time.
Would you like to say the Facebook account?
Yeah, we should probably do that. I don't know what it is, so someone else could
if,
say
if
it.
they're on here right now, then they
It's
already know.
your mom's account.
Yeah,
Literally,
what's that? I don't
it's-
know what that is.
Your mom.
Your
Sherry
mom.
Velasquez.
Your mom
Spelled
at
out.
gmail.com.
No, don't say that.
That's not real.
That's
Please
not
don't.
It's
true.
not. Don't
Please
even
don't
try
email.
searching
Don't
it
try
up.
to email. Don't try to email us.
And
or
Jennifer
contact us
Panky
at that
said Roxy
address.
gets snapped for being born glorious.
Okay, say your
Thank you.
Facebook account, please. So
Have I
then
ever told you
YouTubers,
you're my
the
favorite,
YouTube
Jennifer?
friends know.
First and last name. Roxy just said you're her favorite. Sherry Velasquez. SHERIE
That's this account that it's being recorded on. So if you'd like to watch it live, then please do.
9
And,
p.m. sharp every Sunday.
Any last words to wrap it up?
Tony likes looking back and forth.
My head's gonna pop off.
Goodbye. Is it 9:30? Not yet.
You have 10 seconds. 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a half, a fourth, an eighth.
Apparently, it wasn't 10 seconds.
Yeah.
There's nothing interesting about that.
Have a good night. We love you all. What's the time?
Maybe not all of you.
Yeah.
Some of
But
you.
what's the time? All the
Most
people
of you.
people that have their toilet paper on the inside, we don't like you. Time. Okay, and cut.